Hey guys, Mixed Duality here, and today we're playing Firewatch. I actually got this game a few months ago as a gift, I played it for a few minutes and then haven't picked it up since, but I wanted to try it again because it seems like something right up my alley from what I've heard, and I've also heard it's pretty good. I don't really know very much about the game, other than that it's about a guy walking around in the woods talking to someone on his walkie-talkie, but I've heard it's very emotional, and if you've been following my Life is Strange Let's Play, you know how I feel about emotional stories in video games. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Inc. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Great first impression when she's all around with her colleagues. So what's your major, or you're pretty? Let's save face a little bit. So, what's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Oh, so fun fact, if you're not in Colorado, which is actually where I am, so the Coors factory is actually in Colorado. It's a kind of a big thing around here. You can go on like Coors tours. I actually haven't gone, but I think that's kind of a fun reference. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. You sniff the air. Toxicology? Cute. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Okay, so it looks like I'm in an elevator. Right trigger to pick up objects. Whoop. So one thing I will say in this game is I wish that the controller sensitivity was adjustable. I didn't see a way to do that, and it could just be my controller, because this controller isn't that good. It might just be that issue. Okay, so it looks like I'm in a parking garage. And I know, like, from setting this game up, I know you're supposed to go to the truck, but I just want to see where else you can go. Looks like you can go for quite a way. Okay, that's as far as I can go. Alrighty. Is there a run feature? It looks like not. So you can grab things with right trigger. Okay. Truck bed, right trigger to load gear. I feel like that would just, I mean, I've never driven a pickup truck, so maybe it wouldn't. I guess it's not high up, but I feel like it might fall out. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the truck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Aww. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I mean, I don't really think, I actually don't know, but I think we're going to be fine with the beagle, right? Because that's what she wants. I don't really care. Of course, I would probably go to a shelter and just, adopt. Adopt, not shop. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you're totally Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. I swear, guys, I can read. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words so much, so I will make an effort to speak more clearly. 1979. You take her on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. When did this game start? I don't know. I don't know how many years it's been. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple of little idiots. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Aw, they're so cute. I like their little rapport they've got going on. Okay. Thoroughfare Trailhead. I wonder if that's a real place. Do not... Whoa. Can I zoom into this? I can't read it that far. Two Forks begin... Wait. Two Forks, some region overview. I can't read it close enough. Yeah, I can't see. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. That's definitely true. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Okay. No fireworks. All right, simple enough. Okay, let's go into the woods. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately. And not when I reached the end of my life discovered that I had not lived. Something like that. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I mean, I guess I feel like my inclination wouldn't be immediately to be mad. I don't know why I didn't just call her. So I'm going to say I ignore her. Because I don't want to get angry. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. I mean, I feel like you should trust her. I mean, I get the implication is that maybe she's having an affair, but I don't know. I guess I wouldn't necessarily think that. And I think it's kind of sad that that's the first thing he jumps to. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I like that. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. That's funny. Very nice. This is really funny. Ooh, pretty red rocks. Or it could just be the evening. Okay, where are we? This is a really pretty game. I like the style, but it's also very evocative of, like, actual outdoors. Okay, so I'm walking along the trail at twilight. I've actually been on a hike where the sun was rapidly sinking in the sky, and I was not sure how long the hike was going to last. And it was a safe area, but it's definitely, like, the whole time I was just, like, Two Forks. I was definitely, like... This is how people die, you know? You always want to be careful when you're out hiking by yourself. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. F, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. I scare him away? You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. See, I know people do have concealed carries, but I just feel like that's not gonna happen, right? You manage to scare all three of you. You managed to scare all three of you, like you, Julia, and the guy. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. That's a reasonable thing to do, plus the river's pretty. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I mean, we've been with her for, like, at least 5 years, if not more. Convince her not to take the job. Oh, there's no way I can do that. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Ugh. I'm not going to tell her to not take the job. I mean, when you're a professor, you take whatever job is offered to you. And Yale, she must be amazing. Agree if she commutes back and forth. But really, I just, if I didn't want to go, I'd just tell her to part ways, You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. She must be amazing, man. I feel bad for her, though. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. You should talk to somebody about it. I mean, I guess I'm somebody who had like an undiagnosed health issue that was significantly impacting my life, cognitively for a few years. And I was able to get diagnosed by continuing to talk to people about it. So she should definitely do that. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, you are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Okay, so you guys have been together for like a decade and a half. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. So I'm in the woods, camping. Look at the stars, look at the butterfly. Oh, hi butterfly. You vanished into the tree. Oh, this is sad. Okay. March 5th, 1985. Oh, and there's a naked man. I don't know if this game is considered rated R. I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't seem like that. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets into less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. That's really sad. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her to a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. That's hard. I mean, I know that care facilities can be really expensive and sometimes not very good. But if it's what she needs, like, am I able to take care of her by myself even? Especially because I guess I do have family support. I'm determined to take care of her by myself. I hope that's an okay decision. I don't remember what I chose when I first played, like, the first, 10 minutes of the game. Okay, so I'm walking through the woods. Let's stop and look around. Oh gosh. Yeah, I really wish the controller sensitivity was adjustable. Especially because, so I'm somebody who gets pretty oh gosh. Okay, my controller is like freaking out. I might have to switch to mouse and keypad. But anyway, I'm somebody who can get very easily motion sick from first-person games. So I'm actually watching this on the recording instead of the actual game screen to hopefully, hopefully I'll limit the field of view. Oh, there's a little path right... No, that's where I came from. Ooh, what's that? Is that like fog? Oh, that's so pretty. I wish I had the ability to take pictures. I wonder if that is a... Deer. Deer. Hey, bud. Hey, it's okay. Oh. Okay. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. I can't even imagine what that must be like. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around when you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh gosh, because see, that sounds like a fire hazard. Oh, but she could run away and hurt herself. I think I'll take the risk and put a chair in front of her bedroom door. That's so sad, and she must get terrified if she wakes up. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. Oh, there actually is a Pearl Street. Fun fact, in Colorado, all the names of streets kind of repeat themselves over and over again. They just start and stop randomly. It's really weird. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and you're taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. What about your wife? Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Oh, I made the wrong choice. I should have put her in a home. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. It's really sad, you guys. And do you know what it reminds me of? So there was this movie that came out I don't even know, 5 or 10 years ago about a professor who studied linguistics. This is what it reminds me of. Who got early onset dementia. And it had Alec Baldwin in it. And I think it had Kristen Stewart in it too. And it's just really sad, watching them take care of her. And getting genetically tested. All of her kids got genetically tested. And they found out that one of the daughters had it too. And it was just a really sad movie. I cried really hard, and I saw it with my mom, so it was definitely oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about my controller. Maybe I should switch. I'm going to try this for a little bit longer, and if I need to, I'll switch. Okay, so I'm coming to this tower. I know it. There was a sign earlier that said go to the Firewatch tower. It's really pretty here. Okay. Also, I don't know where the save checkpoints are. Look at how beautiful it is here. I wonder where I'm supposed to be in Colorado. Oh, there's another little tower over here, or something. And the moon is pretty. What a beautiful day. There's something over there on the mountain. Thoroughfare Lookout. Okay. Alright, I just want to walk around a little bit and just see what I can see. This controller is terrible, guys. Oh, I can't go that way. Alright, let's go back. They really should fix that. That seems like a hazard. Okay, where is the door? It must be over here. Because I swear, this is only a square, right? Wait, how do I get in? Where's the door? Oh, here it is. I just missed it. My bad. Okay. Open the door. Turn on the power. Okay. Okay. Controller sensitivity would be really nice. Okay.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Delilah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Okay. Left trigger to activate the radio. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
What's wrong
People
with me?
take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Oh, wow. 2
You
days?
take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Oh.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you. I mean, I don't really know her. So, how do I...
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine.
Wait, how do I...
But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job.
Okay, I'm gonna change to
finally
mouse and
decided to
keyboard
write
because
your
this isn't really working
That's
for
the
me.
sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Oh, Firewatch. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. So far, I mean, I'm kind of sad. I mean, this guy sounds like he's having a lot of trouble. Like, his wife, you know, is obviously suffering from an illness, most likely early onset dementia. And it sounds like he's had trouble with his personal life and alcoholism. So things aren't going well for him. I'm hoping this job will be somewhat therapeutic, or at least distracting. So I guess we'll see where this goes. Anyway, if you like what you saw here in this part, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!